Hello, good people. It's Tmb Hendricks with another episode of LyricX Tv. I hope you've been enjoying the episode so far. So today we're looking at another song. This was the third song now after all the experiences that I shared in the previous two episodes. So this one was also a very personal one. We'll get into it just right after this. So the song I'm talking about today is titled Nothing, and it's really personal because I was actually trying to talk to myself. I mean, everybody who is successful in the Christian era or in the Christian cycles that we're in, you'd agree with me that there's a point where people got to and thought like, maybe I could just do this without God, like I could just ride solo, like people of the world make it without him. I'll just apply business principles and be my own boss. But actually, that's a disadvantage on your part if you decide to just ball out solo and not do something with God in it. Because anything you can think of, any idea you're trying to do it, God already knows about it. And anything that you are going to do without God involved in it, you're simply doing it with somebody who is lesser. Because there's nothing that is beyond God. So the song Nothing talks about how there is nothing beyond God, and that anything that you want to do in life, if you involve God in it, it is a plus for you because you are doing it with somebody who is the greatest of all the greatest. And for people that may try to ball out solo and just like do something without God, at the end of it all, they begin to regret because no amount of success can ever satisfy the personal longing that a man has for God inside him. You can't shelter that with money. You can't shelter that with any material. It just can't satisfy. So when you are working with God, when you are pursuing success with God by your side, you're actually working from a place of satisfaction already. So the song Nothing talks about how if you do something with God, it's a plus for you. So the first part is like, so you've been really thinking that you can make it without God, trying to work yourself to the top, trying to do this without him. And it goes on and on. So I just hope somebody learns a lesson out there that no matter what you're trying to do in life, God already knows that area better. And if you involve him in it, it's a plus for you. It's not a disadvantage. And the song Nothing plays right now.
Vin on this.
So you've been really thinking that you can't make it without God, tryna work yourself to the top, tryna do lots of things without it. But hold up, wait a minute there, I got something to tell you. Fully try to listen here before you make that mistake. So you've been really thinking that you can't truly make it, even if it's not involved. You're probably thinking it's gonna be an issue that you fully have to solve. You're thinking it's gonna stop you from doing what you really love. Hold up, God don't want to stop you from doing what you really love, no. He wanna put you in a place that you never even thought of being. But the process might seem like you're kinda tryna fit in, but you got to allow him. Cause when you're cheerleading, you'll be doing everything that you'll probably be regretting. Only him got the right setting and knows how to keep you working on the right place and right times. And without him you'll be working on wrong things and wrong times, but you kinda live it stressing. Nothing is beyond God, and anything you do without him, you are doing it with the lesser ones. How about you quit that and go ahead, be with the greater one? If you died, I would tell you about it, because I've been also in the process of thinking and looking at people who made it without him, but that looks so broken and wishing they knew him. But you ain't gotta be too, you ain't gotta be on that path. You still got time to do what's right, but be wishing that you really did not, because by then it'll be too late. There's nothing beyond God. No, no, not a thing. There's nothing beyond God. No, not a thing. Either you do this with him or do it with those who cannot, which you will soon be regretting. There ain't not a thing. Nothing is beyond God. No, 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 not a thing. Nothing is beyond God. No, no, not a thing. There's nothing beyond God. No, no, not a thing. There's nothing beyond God. No, not a thing.
Yep. I hope you enjoyed this episode. This is Tmb Hendricks, and this was LyricX episode 3. See you on another one. God bless.
Life is not easy when you don't have a single clue who you are. The world never fights fair. Better get a grip of who you are.